Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Marcus Stroman gets the sod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Marcus, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Next to hit, Marcus Semien. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Indeed, here's the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I hate this going on very much longer.
On to first to complete the double play. Now a moment as we Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this road?
This team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Teoscar Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sink is for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he lays off a pitch side as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And now the Mets off for the first time. No score. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a loopy overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fast.
So here's Pete Alonso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Alonso brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw it on the board. Boys are flying around.
So here's Jeff McNeil as the first pitch to him runs a bit 1. The average coming in 257, 4 home runs, and 17 RBI. The 1-0. There he goes. He's on. Offline throw. They still. Good job of getting the tag down there. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1 now. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup. Hips below the knees. It's into the fan, and a miss got him reaching. He makes it down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, James McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in average down in the 240s, 7 homers and 28 RBI. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. A ball and no strikes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Pops this one up. Guerrero into foul territory. This is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Mets leave 1, and this is still a 0-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Here's the first pitch. Bo Bichette is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in. That you can't just lay one in there, but you also want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low. Plot thickens here. 3-0. George Springer is on deck. Three and 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
That is it.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up
number
defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's George Springer. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
So here is Kevin Biggio. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the hind. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Conforto gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
First pitch on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And this will be fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 6.
Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Now the first pitch. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind, 0-2. The pitch. Bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A little bouncer. Hoping to see. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel is there to, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, J.D. Davis.
2 down with a runner at first, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, it is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets strand 1. It remains 1-0. Top of the third set to get under will be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Number 7.
Now here's the first offer. Ball 1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
The 1-0. Chopper to short. Davis brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. The pitcher now, Hyunjin Ryu, the next to bat. First offering. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as it came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He singled in his first AB. Stroman steps into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking he avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the game with the fewest strikeouts of any team in the league. And when I caught up with some of the players during batting practice and asked them about that, they all reiterated that they don't want to be an all-or-nothing kind of offensive team. They said it's important to their success that they battle, make pitchers work, and do their best every time up to put the ball in play. Not every team buys into that philosophy, but it definitely seems to work for these guys.
The pitcher.
All right.
Stroman.
Marcus Stroman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
3-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Pete Alonso becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, James McCann, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in will be Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a risk to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Still even at 2-2. Here it comes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And to this point, these 2 have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. 1 out, runner at first, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down out there. Bases. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0. You give this hitter count leverage, he probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, number 7.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he takes a called strike at the knees. Hits 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Gone into the upper tank. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Drew Smith answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
The pitcher, number 99, Hyunjin.
Into the box now, Hyunjin Ryu, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lifted down the line in left, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Ready with the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Davis grabs it cleanly, and there's out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First delivery to him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Davis has got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Mets nothing. Stepping in once again is Jonathan Villar. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
VR leads off second with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense, right? 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Next, it'll be Dominic Smith. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard. They've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here's the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
To 1-2 now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line so far. High and deep to right center. Back goes Springer, still going back. Into the bullpen and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Down the left field line and deep, and foul. Now another 0-2.
Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still 1-2. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch. A 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Fouled away. Struck out in his first at bat. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a full count now, 3-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, 2 down now. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Taylor Saucedo, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. So here's the Mets pitcher, Drew Smith. First offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball misses inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Alonso would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is grounders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 6-3. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball well outside.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And now a called strike. That the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Here it is on 3-1. And it's fouled away.
It's usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
2 balls, no strike.
Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall. Two one, here it is. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fastball called strike 1 and 2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. One out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Next up from New York, James McCann, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First delivery to him. And he pops it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Mets. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings in George Springer. And now pitch on the way.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 home is laid off, and it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's the 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of you calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And good patience to hold back. Curveball in the full now, 3-2.
Pretty pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Kevin Biggio will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this off rolling. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And that's into the foul right. Springer stands at second with no outs. About a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, number 7.
Reese McGuire will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. From the
When you're hitting at the top of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Swing and a looper to left. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Rendell Grichuk will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on no errors and a man left. The bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. He's lead it to 3. Ryan Borucki enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. One and one, here it comes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now another one hit deep to left. And that is off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. To plate, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Drilled on the ground is short. Bichette gathers it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Runner at second, one away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Conforto leads off second with one gone in the inning. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two now. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, J.D.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 7-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jerry's Familia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luis Guillorme is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Familia is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Hit down the third baseline. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runners on first with one down. He's running again. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Another 0-2 coming to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They hold a 7-4 lead. Rafael DeLeese will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 41.
Now it'll be Luis Guillorme. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Guillorme.
From the stretch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 6.
So now here is Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
To the plate now, James McCann, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball 1.
Count 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Popped him up. Simeon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 7-5. Miguel Castro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First delivery to him. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Next to stand in is Kevin Biggio. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the AB now. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Still 2-2. Three and two. And this is swung on and missed to start inning number 8.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Hit in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still up 7-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jacob Barnes is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Santiago Espinal will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jonathan Villar. First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field.
On the run is Hernandez.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Ready now is Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Barnes, 30 years of age. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Gurriel.
will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
At the plate now is Dominic Smith. He grounded out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2, 7-5. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 7.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 38, Brandon Drury.
So now to the plate, Santiago Espinal. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Espinal aboard here at first with nobody out. That's wide, 2-0.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
In now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit in the air out to right. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Beautiful diving stop to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Mets 5. Jordan Romano comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And now here is Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Nope.
Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Romano has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Fouled away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, number 13.
Striding in is
Shortstop.
Luis Guillorme. He
Luis.
bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the first pitch.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Nimmo leads off first with one away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and one, here it is. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball and the runner moves into scoring position.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping up is Jeff McNeil. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield. After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two pitch is fouled away. Popped him up. Espinal in foul ground makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
8-5 today. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Taylor Saucedo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Marcus Stroman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Jordan Romano closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory.